Hi, this is my 2007 CRF230F that I recently purchased used. It's in pretty good shape, but it needed a little bit of help, little cleaning and a few other things, but this video is specifically about the rear shock. I am very disappointed in Honda and the quality of the rear shock for this bike. Most of all, the rebuild parts I couldn't find anywhere. Rebuild seal kits for this stock shock. I found some suggestions on the internet that if you put 90 weight oil in it, it might be able to hold the seal. I tried that. It did not work. As you can see, it still leaked on the bottom. I also saw some other suggestions of using older XR shocks. I chose to purchase a 1984 XR 500 shock, and it has worked out very well for me. The only thing keeping it from bolting right up was this reservoir on the top of the shock. Hits the frame right here. You have to shave some of the frame off, and I used a file and shaved some of the aluminum off the top of the shock. It was fairly easy, and I didn't need to shave that much frame off at all. And it almost looks like it is hitting there, but it is not. And when the shock compresses, it actually moves a little further away from it. So I'm good with the clearance. And I would suggest, if you do this, that you try and put the shock on several times while you're shaving some off. Shave a tiny bit off and then try it again and shave it off and try it again, and continue doing that until you're pleased with the clearance on that. And the 84 XR500 comes off on the front left side, and some of the other years, I guess they only made the 85 for a couple years, but some of the other years come off in different locations, as well as the XR600, and the XR250 comes off in a little bit different locations too, depending on the year. I chose this one. There's other suggestions that I've seen where they had this hose coming off towards the rear, and they had to modify the air box, and I chose not to do it that way because it was taking a huge chunk out of the air box, and this is just a small amount of filing off that radius frame edge right there. And then after I mounted the shock, I took that nitrogen charge hose and ran it down in front of the air box, and I was able to mount it on the frame there. Got a clod of dirt, mounted it on the frame there. I had some plastic grommets and some hose clamps that I was able to use to mount that, and you can see the hose coming down around in front of the air box and up to there. But this 1984 XR500 shock is very easily rebuilt. You can still buy seals from it. And this is a plug for Rocky Mountain ATV. You can buy a seal kit, which is 2 seals for roughly $20, and then some regular fork oil as well. But this is a very inexpensive fix, and the best part about this nitrogen cartridge is it's also adjustable. So right here is the dampening adjustment lever, and I am very pleased with the results of this. In lieu of buying a $500 or more shock from a different location, or sending, there's also the option of sending the factory shock off, but then again you're risking it going out again and you having to send it off again. With this one, the XR500, you can just get another seal kit and rebuild it yourself very easily. I hope this helps. If you choose to go this route, I am very pleased with the results. Thanks for watching.